All right, and what is up, everyone? OJ over here, Player Essence. Welcome to the PE podcast. We are at episode number 19. Sorry for like the 30-something minute delay at this point, guys. Just had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, so we just had to get it a little bit later than we could, but we're still here. We're still back doing it again. I had a bonus live stream for you guys, Cosmic Star Heroine. So for those who did catch that, hopefully you enjoyed it, and the VOD will be up later for those who want to watch that. But of course, like always, I've got my special partner in crime. What's your name again? I forgot. What's your name? What's this other guy that's here? Julius Frange. The one and only, and I've got to say, my guy, I mean, no beanie, you're looking pretty fresh. You're looking kind of like me. I mean, you look like a white version of me right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look like the white OJ. It's a little rare.
Come on.
Oh, okay, sex.
No, Caucasian.
Caucasian.
They're saying I'm muted.
Yeah, nobody could hear you for the bit, so that was kind of.
Can they hear me now?
Yeah, they can hear you now.
So no one heard me for the whole bit?
Yeah.
I quit.
That's unfortunate.
I practiced that bit for no time at all.
Yeah, I messed that one up, guys. Now they can hear you though. They heard you now.
The bit was. Never mind. You guys get it. You guys got the joke.
We'll do the same joke. We will do the exact same joke next week. I kid you guys.
Same bat hour, same bat place.
Same horrible quality, same horrible channel that doesn't grow. Come
on, man. Last week you were at 41,000. This week you're at 41,000. You're killing it, dude.
No, I'm just making fun of the people who get mad at me. This channel sucks. You don't even grow. That's why you need to be like Spyway. That's why you be like RGT. I'm just like, we all do the same stuff.
I'm OJ. I am the Player Essence. That's what you say.
I am Player Essence. I
am the Essence of Players.
Let's do this.
I'm the Essence of Players. Check out my Tinder game. Anyway, welcome to the podcast.
Check out my Tinder game, bruh.
Look at all these swiped rights.
Your boy has no discretion. Just as long as you're not horrible. Just as long as you're not hideous.
More taller than.
Well, man, sometimes you can't even tell. Like, sometimes the girls on there, man, you'll be like, oh yeah. Like, you don't look at their profile, you just look at the picture. Oh, they like you back, or you super like, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm 6'3", by the way. I'm like,
hey, it's okay. Sometimes climbing is fun.
I'm like, sometimes. By the way, did you notice I'm 6'4.5"? My dad played basketball in the NBA, dude. I'm like, oh, okay, that's great.
Welcome to the PE Tinder podcast. Today we're gonna go over our profile.
Oh my gosh! And then the sad news comes out that I'm like 5'8", 5'9". Then they're like, oh well, yeah, well, hopefully you have a nice day.
Well, nice talking with you, friend.
Yeah, seriously. Anyway, what's up, guys? We got a lot of cool stuff going down today. We got Gamescom 2018, which has been happening. That was hype, right? Gamescom, that's hype. We've also what else do we got? Okay, no, I got the list right here. My bad.
I even have the list out.
We got July 2018 NPD, Nintendo kind of smacking people around just a little bit. That's okay though.
I mean, it happens.
We got Battlefield 5 versus SJWs versus Angry Joe controversy. So we're gonna dig.
I was about to add that if you didn't.
I'm gonna make sure I have my clickbait, and I'll have my clickbait video tomorrow. I just forgot to clickbait earlier, guys. Don't worry. The clickbait Angry Joe in the title with him pointing and I'm mad is coming. Don't worry. It's coming. So it's coming, but I just forgot about it because I've had a lot of stuff going on. But yes, the clickbait video with Angry Joe and the thumbnails coming.
It's plumbing.
Plumbing. It's between climbing and plumbing. Climbing and plumbing.
Oh, my two favorite things on Tinder.
Your two favorite things. Your two favorite things on Tinder. Climbing and plumbing. So yeah, that's coming. But today we're gonna talk about, because before I talked about it, I wanted to get because are you up to speed with everything that's going on with Battlefield 5?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit of details I don't know, but I've kind of followed up a lot of that controversy and then Angry Joe stuff as well. So
Can I ask the Dank Meme Center in the chat? He says like Octopath Traveler is the best-selling July NPF game. What is that? Nintendo Power Force? Like what is the July NPF? Can somebody please tell me what the Jordan? What is the NPF? What's that stand for, man?
New penile functions. It's another Tinder thing. We're not talking about Tinder anymore, Dank Meme Center.
It's the new Tinder Gold, dude. The new Tinder Gold on there.
Yeah, it's the new penile functions. It's a new feature that if I described it to you, I'd get in trouble. You have to pay for it. It's gold, obviously.
Tinder Gold, man. Hey man,
Tinder Gold.
Hey man, them super likes though.
Super likes. You can reverse the like. You can check out who already liked you to get that advantage. You know.
Yeah, man. So yeah. So we'll talk about the NPF. We'll talk about the NPF in a bit. And we, like I said, we'll talk about Battlefield 5 and all that good stuff, guys. So we got a lot of cool stuff to talk about in the show. Probably a lot of BS while we're at it. So let's start off with Gamescom, man. So has anything kind of stuck out to you so far? Has anything kind of caught your attention at Gamescom?
Yeah, specifically one thing, and we're gonna get to that later in the show, stuff about Spyro. But yes, all the Spyro stuff coming out of it has been as grand as promised. So yeah, a lot of Spyro news to catch up on later, and then I will also eat crow about my statements from last week about Spyro, and then an hour later getting smacked in the face with reality. So we'll talk about that later on, but stick around for that.
No, but your hair really, I've got to comment, your hair actually really does look good. I never
is it? Thanks, man.
It actually really, it looks great. You actually look great.
Thanks, man. Maybe I won't wear a beanie in my next video. Just for you. Well, not tomorrow's video. That video's already done. But in my P.O. Box video for Sunday.
I don't think you should wear beanies anymore. Because, like, I used to wear hats. I'm not sure if you watched me before then, but I used to wear hats all the time.
Yeah.
And your hair looks definitely better than my hair. So, I mean, like, I don't think you should wear them anymore. I think no beanie would be good.
If you say so, but my branding has the beanie. I don't. All right, fine. If you say so, fine.
Your branding has the beanie. That's true. Your branding has the beanie. But
I'll wear it sometimes for certain things. But
yeah, but no, your hair actually looks really good. So I mean,
Thanks.
Yeah.
Much love. Appreciate you, homie.
No problem, man. No problem. But go ahead and continue.
Yeah, Gamescom. Can I just say one thing about Gamescom? Their opening ceremony. That was one of the worst hours of my life I've ever experienced. Like, you can take any bad E3 presentation, it's still better than what happened at the opening of Gamescom. The first few words out of the announcer's voice were mess ups, calling up the wrong person and then stuttering over the same sentence 4 times. The translators had no idea what they were reading and had to live translate instead of having a paper. They talked about like 20 minutes, 30 minutes worth of politics, having like people who are political there talking about, we have this prime minister and this person here and they hope to come back next year, and they started talking about politics. And when I tweeted out keep politics out of gaming, Gamescom, people were like this. I'm like, no, I mean, like, when they're talking, it's a thing for games. There's nothing political. There's no game that's trying to have a political point to it. It was just the opening ceremonies, and they talked about politics to a bunch of nerds who want to play video games. Very, very bad presentation, and everything they showed off, which was cool, like Shenmue, very, very cool to see the release date and all that. But every game that they showed was a remake of an old game or a continuation of an old game. Every presentation they showed, and they also announced, they're like, oh yeah, hey, Saints Row 3 on the Switch, and I haven't had a good laugh like that in a while. I'm like, out of any Saints Row, you go pick Saints Row 3, and like, that's it. Like, it's just so stupid to me. Like, that whole presentation was just dumb. But anyway, yeah, what are your thoughts on Gamescom?
You kind of summed it up right there. It seemed kind of weird with the whole politics thing or whatever, but I mean, it is what it is, I don't really try to get too much into that. Some people have gotten really butthurt, even when I just mention something, you know what I'm saying?
If you mention the word politics, even if you don't say it, you just go politics, or like, what? No, but I'm saying, regardless of what political thing they were talking about, keep the politics out of gaming. Like, if it's a game that has a political theme, that's one thing to talk about. This was just talking about games, and then out of the nowhere, they're just like, hey, so how about politics? And I'm like, no, what are you doing? This is a gaming event. Yeah, this is gaming. And that's what I had a problem with.
Yeah.
That's my only issue.
I don't know what's going on there, but in terms of like the actual show and everything, what they've been showing off, like, I really enjoyed like the Damon Cross Machina footage. I thought that looked hype. I was like, yo, this actually looks really good. It looks really good. But apparently, Jordan, that people are saying like Saints Row 3 is a lot better than Saints Row 4. So You know?
No, it is. It's good, but like when you think about it, they're gonna port a 7-year-old game on the Switch and make it like it's something special. Like, and yep, we're bringing Saints Row 3 to the Switch.
Yes.
And I was like, I started cracking up. I haven't laughed like that in a while because it's so stupid. Not that I think 3 is better than 4. 4 is the same game except you're a superhero. That's the only difference. And it's just funny to me, like that's like a big announcement, like that's a big thing. Hey guys, we're bringing it over. I'm like, you could literally do that in like your sleep. It's a 7-year-old game that doesn't look that great. It's not like it's a hard thing to do at this point for the Switch. And they made it seem like it was such an accomplishment. Like, we finally did it. We have taken Saints Row 3 and put it on a cartridge.
I think you're underestimating the power of Saints Row 3, homie.
I don't think I am. I think everyone played it. I think everyone already played it, and maybe, but here's the thing: that thing comes out, and then Rockstar's like, "Nah, here's Grand Theft Auto 5, Saints Row's done." Like they ain't playing that on there. I'm just saying, Saints Row 3 is great. I loved it 7 years ago when I bought it, and I don't think it's gonna be too much of what's gonna make me buy it again.
I do want to correct something. D-Dub, it's Damon Cross Machina. It's not Damon X Machina. It's Damon Cross Machina.
Yeah, if it was EX, then it's Ex Machina. Yeah, but if it's just an X, that means cross. Except for Hunter x Hunter, it's not Hunter Cross Hunter for the anime. That's a difference. But
Cross Machina. Just letting you know, man, because you were saying that I said it wrong. I mean, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, like,
we're so butthurt about the Saints Row thing already. It's like, guys, it's just such a stupid announcement to bring up like that.
I messed it up in my video, dude. I was like, oh yeah, you're a superpowers, and like, no, that's Saints Row 4. So I mean, I
almost commented and corrected you, but I was like, he knows he messed up.
Oh, everybody told me, so I was like, I didn't even bother like to fix the video. I'm like, oh, well, it's already up. Like, I didn't care. They don't care. They took so long to make it. They didn't care, so I'm not gonna care. Why should I care? They don't care.
It's like the last game I could have thought of to like, yes, that I can't believe like that's what I wanted for the Switch. I'm so glad they're doing it. I'm like, why? My question is, why are we still focusing on certain games to Switch? Like I get some games like Diablo and stuff like that, but it's like Saints Row 3, it's finally here, and I'm like, it's not that big of a deal unless it's like it comes out at like $20, which you can get the game for like 10. I'm not buying it for even 40 or 60. Like, it's not worth that much. And I know when ports come over like that, sometimes Nintendo's like, yeah, $60. So no, if you buy it at $60, Brandon, I don't care if it's a new experience for you. You can literally play it on your PC and every other last gen console.
What if you want to play it anywhere that you want?
Well, that's your own prerogative. If you really need to play Saints Row wherever.
Yeah. What if you travel a lot and you really want to play Saints Row? Wait for a sale.
It's gonna go down in price because it's.
Oh
it's
yeah,
not,
you can wait for. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not a first-party title. It'll drop in price.
I don't think they're gonna charge 60 for it.
I really hope not. I think they're gonna come out at 30, which I still think is too much.
Yeah, I think they'll come out at $29.99. That's what I think they'll come out at.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But hey, it's coming, guys. Make sure to pre-order it. Big announcement coming from Gamescom.
Yeah. Well,
I'm so sassy. I'm sorry, everyone.
Anything else from Gamescom that you were hyped? Didn't they show like some footage of what was that game? What was it? The Cyberpunk. Did they show like no?
They did, and then there was this big controversy over Cyberpunk that happened online, where someone said something about the character, and then I think the Cyberpunk Twitter tweeted out like, "Did you just assume their gender?" Of like the character or whatever, and then everyone had a field day with that tweet, and it got all this bad publicity on Cyberpunk. So I didn't really look too deep into that, but like I just know it was trending, and some people were talking about that controversy. I didn't get to see the footage, but I am still interested in the game. Looks dope. You know, if they made The Witcher 3, that's enough for me to go, yeah, I want a Blade Runner-esque style game. That big and expansive.
People are still arguing about the whole cross and X. Guys, who gives a crap? Like, honestly, like, really, who cares? You guys know the game that I'm talking about. Who cares? Can we stop playing stupid semantics here, guys? Like, seriously, like, who gives a crap? Whatever. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's like Mario or Mario. Like, when people pronounce, like, certain things, it's like, who cares? You know what they're talking about. Just relax and move on. Chillax, homies. All right, so... I'm looking at Gamescom so far, and I'm thinking it's really not. I mean, it was great. I mean, the gameplay footage was really good. The gameplay footage was nice. We saw a lot of cool stuff, like, you know, Damon X Machina for all you psychos in the chat there. Saw a lot of gameplay footage from that. That looked cool. Dragon Mark for Death. I think that was also another highlight that I saw. That game's still looking really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff, man. I mean, everything overall is looking pretty nice. But I don't know. It just seemed like it lacked a little bit of oomph. You know, it wasn't like there wasn't anything like major, was there? I don't think there was any like crazy announcements or anything, was there?
No, there was just a lot of trailers for stuff that came out. Like everyone had like a Gamescom trailer, like Assassin's Creed and like Devil May Cry and stuff like that. All had like new trailers and stuff shown off.
Devil May Cry looked good. That looked
Yeah,
really good.
but did I see him? I didn't watch the full clip, but I saw a clip of him having short hair and at a point, right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
But wasn't everyone's problem with DMC that he had short hair and didn't look like the character, and then now everyone's fine that he has short hair again?
well, no, you mean Dante or the Nero guy?
I see. I don't even know at this point.
Okay,
I'm so
well,
far out of the lore. I just remember that everyone hated the last one. That I saw
okay,
a
so
picture of.
because the reason why everybody hated DMC Devil May Cry was because Dante didn't look like Dante. So we're talking like the guy from the original game, 1, 2, and 3.
Right. Yeah.
He didn't like the main character from that. He didn't look like Dante. He looked like some type of weirdo drug user or something. I'm not really sure what he looked like, but he didn't
Hey,
look
I
like.
like that DMC. I thought the combat was fun.
It's good, but I think one of the main problems is that they cut it to 30 frames per second at the beginning. I mean, they did a lot of stuff that you did in the other DMC games, but it wasn't quite as refined as DMC4. I mean, there was some stuff that you can do over DMC4, but DMC4 had a bunch of different styles that you can use. DMC4 had some really cool things, but it was really mainly the character and like the frame rate. That was the biggest problems. That okay, why are you guys using Unreal Engine 3? Why are you guys cutting the frame rate? Why does Dante look like DMC's always been 60?
I didn't really notice or care too much at that point because I played it and I was like, yeah, I enjoyed it, but I also was never the biggest lover of the games. Like I played like the first one and maybe some of the others. I know I played 4 a little bit, but I played DMC as a fresh new take. I played the whole game. I really enjoyed it, but I also didn't look at it from like knowing the engine it was on, caring about the frame rate, or really caring what they did to the character because I wasn't invested.
Yeah, see, Adversary one in the comments says DMC is the best playing one. I have to disagree. If you're talking about the original, I don't see how 30 frames per second Unreal Engine 4 and slower response controls is the best playing one. How is that the best playing one when, DMC 4 has 60 frames per second, has multiple styles, multiple different pathways that I don't see how people can say 30 frames per second and there's noticeable delay in the combos. I mean, it's not like it's like, oh my god, this is unplayable. But compared to DMC4, compared to DMC Devil May Cry, there's noticeable delay in what you do. Now, if you're talking about DMC, like on PS4 and Xbox One, where they sped it up to 60, they improved the control response timing and all that. I think if it was like that from the beginning on PS3 and 360, people still would have been pissed, but it wouldn't have been as bad. But DMC players are always used to 60. These type of action games are always 60, and cutting it to 30, then also destroying what they knew as Dante, because Dante was a huge character, in that lore and everything. Dante is Dante. He's very unique. There's no other character in the gaming industry like Dante. To throw that all out, you know what I'm saying, and essentially make it like this is like a whole different thing. This is even like in the same world. It's like a parallel world or something like that. Like people were just mad because they just wanted the continuation.
There's two things I find funny. One is that now that they're actually doing a Devil May Cry 5 and they're like ignoring the last one like it ever happened.
They are.
And the thing that happened that really pissed off people in the last one is right at the beginning opening cutscene. It's like the house is flying and falling apart and he's going through the air and that like mop wig or whatever lands on him and he looks like the original character for a second. He goes, no. And he takes it off. I was like, dang, dude, people were so salty at that.
Oh, yeah.
But that's one of my favorite moments just because of the reaction people got. I thought that was hilarious. It hurt people, but to me,
yeah.
I was sitting there like, yes, fuel the hate. That was funny. I don't care. I thought that was funny.
It was
man.
funny.
That was a good dig.
Look, I have the original game. I have the PS4 game. I have the PC game. We're talking DMC, right?
I got
I got all of them.
I got the PS4 version for free. Didn't that one fix the frame rate?
Yeah, that one. And the PC version was always good because I bought the PC version because of the frame rate. I was like, I'm not gonna play this at 30 frames per second. So I bought it I ended up getting the PS3 and I ended up getting the 360 version and playing that and saying I'm just not gonna do this. And then I ended up buying the PC version later and beat the PC version. And then I bought the PS4 version and streamed that and didn't really get through all that. But I did buy the PC version and played through all that. So
nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one, it has everything. This new DMC 5 has everything that you guys want, right? It's They did with Nero in the game. Basically, what they did, they cut his hair. His hair is not as long. He's older, but it's still him. You know, it's still him, and the gameplay looks solid at 60 frames per second. It looks great. Can't wait to play it. So that was probably my highlight. Was DMC or Devil May Cry 5. Resident Evil PC gameplay looked sharp. Did you see that at all?
I am, ever since they showed off how good Resident Evil 7 looks, and they're carrying that quality for the Resident Evil games now after the mistake of Resident Evil 6. I have just been incredibly impressed every time everything they've shown off for 2 is gorgeous. It is like that quality of just graphics on every little detail, the way light reflects off stuff in the darkness, gorgeous. And I live for how realistic it feels. Yeah. So I will give it to that they did a 100% turnaround with the series after one of their biggest hyped and then worst games ever. So,
and the thing about it, man, is like that game has for me, it has Xbox One X written all over it, man. That's like Xbox One. Like, oh man, I am really excited for that game to play it on my Xbox One X because I know they're gonna take advantage of the system. You know, I know they're gonna take advantage of the system. I know it's gonna look crispy as hell.
You gonna get that $700, $800 edition?
Nah, I'm just gonna get the.
You're not gonna get that typewriter?
Nah, I'm good.
They already had that big collector's edition we talked about, and then they're like, "Wait, we got a bigger one. Check out this typewriter. Now it's $800. Give me that money."
Your boy got attorney. Your boy got Ace Attorney fees, my guy.
I'll stick with the review copy. Thank
you. This might stick with the regular copy. Might stick with the Best Buy Gamers Club copy. You know what I'm saying? That nice $47 special.
Dude, I'm so mad Amazon's going to stop that. Yeah, I'm really angry about that. That's so dumb. What they're doing with Twitch and Amazon, no, stop. You're really doing bad things. I don't like it. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Resident Evil 2 looks great. I'm liking it.
It looks sick, man.
It's looking good.
It looks sick, yeah.
I still got to play Resident Evil 7. I've told myself I'm only playing it.
You ain't got to play that game.
No, I'm going to play it, but only with the VR. I'm only playing it VR. I'm too scared.
You ain't got to do that either.
I'm doing it, and I'm too scared.
You ain't got to do that either.
Game in VR. That's it's a scary game in VR. I'm scared. But I'm gonna do it one day.
Waste your time with first-person Resident Evil. What kind of ridiculous is this, man?
I'm going all in, man.
I mean, here's the thing. I've heard that it's a pretty good VR game.
I know. I said I will not play 7 unless I have it for VR.
You have VR.
I got a VR system. Oh. I know, and then I got the VR, and then I bought it. It's one of the first games I bought for to have it. Still haven't played it. I don't even know if I opened the copy yet. I just got it for maybe $15 on a sale on Amazon.
Look at this VR. Look at this VR fraud, Jordan VR fraud.
Listen, I played a lot of VR games that are great, but when it comes to horror VR games, I'm like, no, I'm in the game now. I don't like it. I'm in the movie. It's me. I'm the guy they're trying to kill. And I don't like it, but I'm ready for it.
You're still a fraud. I'm still going to call you
a
fraud. You're a VR fraud until you play the game. Come on, how cool VR is. You ain't even played the best game on VR.
I'm Jordan fraud.
You haven't even played the best VR game. That's like me. Oh, I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm a Nintendo fan.
That's the best VR game.
You played Zelda? Nope.
I played Zelda. But listen, that's not the best VR game. There's probably better VR games out there.
That's not the best core VR game?
I think there's better ones out there, at least that I've played and I know of that I haven't played yet. I heard Zone of the Enders 2 for VR, which I have coming whenever that releases next month, I think. That I can't wait for. That looks great in VR. But I like the dumb games in VR, like Job Simulator. It's so dumb, but it's so much fun just to mess around, be like, throwing stuff around, and I don't know. I like stuff like that.
You like wasting your time, I can see.
Yes, I love wasting time. Can't you tell? That's why I'm still speaking and people are somewhat listening.
That's why you're on the podcast. That's
why I'm here.
We got to waste time for about an hour or so to bring some content to these people.
Yeah, we really have a short list of topics. We gotta
stretch, my guy. Stretch.
We gotta spawn wave it. I'm just kidding. No, I love it. No, I love it. I'm kidding. It was a 2-hour podcast.
You're never coming back on the podcast again, dude. That was the last one.
R.I.P. No, it's all jokes. I love the guy, even if I'm never invited back on. I've been on three or four times now. I made my goal. It was fun on the last.
It was fun on the last.
Whenever there's big Spyro news, just most likely I'll be there. I'll get that DM being like, this is how I always get the DM. So I heard about this Spyro thing. He was like, oh yes, do you need someone to speak about Spyro? Yes, please. Here's time. Come on Saturday.
At what At one point, we're just gonna press a button that's just gonna like light up into the sky like a Spyro symbol, and that's how you know when you're needed. You know what I'm saying? Like
They need me. But yeah, no, honestly,
okay.
you made it into the Philip edit at least. What?
Oh yeah, there's a guy called SpawnCast that Ted Sumo. His name is Wonderweiss on Twitter. And he makes. Oh, we gotta watch it, dude. I'm sorry. I
don't know I'm in a video talking about Philip.
Oh yeah. No, this guy. No, this edit is freaking god tier, dude. This one is.
I have my rant from like last week on here.
It's from. Were you on last week with us?
It was either last week or the week before. Was it a Spawn Wave thing?
Yeah, it was a Spawn Wave.
Okay, because I remember doing my rant on here. Did I do a rant on SpawnCast too?
No, it was. He did like an edit. Okay, here we go. It's called. There's a guy named Ted Sumo. And he does a thing called the SpawnCast Odyssey, and
he chops it up.
But he does some really good editing. So we gotta watch it real quick here, guys. So this is what it is. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome to SpawnCast
Odyssey.
It's episode 72. Evan is actually not here because he's just off this week. I saw like 8 people say, Philip, how have you been, man?
I mean, things have been very crazy.
I hate you.
I'm honored. Just been trapped.
Did we lose Philip?
I already told you it was a mistake having this guy on.
I can't be nice to someone.
Man.
You good, Philip?
Yeah, I'm good. Back with the usual crew, obviously, but things have been great. I've been doing fantastic.
And then we have Sean. You can see Sean.
Hello.
Sean, what's up?
So that's just part of it, guys. That's just part of the episode.
Holy crap! Oh my god, the part where you just hear the awkward.
It makes me look to be a total douchebag too. Like, I hate you.
Oh my god, I gotta follow that guy. That guy is funny.
Oh yeah, his name is Wonderweiss. W Wonderweiss on Twitter at Wonderweiss.
Shout out to him, man. Oh my god, that coffee sip. Thanks for putting me in there. That was good.
Yeah. Ted Sumo, man. This guy is hilarious. I'll go in and I'll link his Twitter profile in the he does these SpawnCast odysseys. He chops them up. He's has some other really funny ones too. He has some ones when I was like bald and fat too. So if you guys want to check out those ones, those ones are those ones are pretty funny too. Cause like yeah. Anyway.
And follow.
Where were we at?
I don't know. Somehow we're at Gamescom.
I think we're done with Gamescom. We're done with Gamescom. Gamescom.
All right. Yeah, GameCube's overrated. I'm just kidding. It's one of my favorite consoles.
We're gonna have the mob after you on that one.
It's one of my favorite consoles. Relax. It's only second to the Nintendo 64. Okay, relax, guys. I'm a real Nintendo nerd.
I thought PS1 would be your favorite because of Spyro.
It's either PS1 or GameCube. I just know my favorite's still the 64, but I did play a lot of PS1, obviously. I like the GameCube a lot.
Apparently, Tetsumo's in the chat.
Is Tetsumo in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Yo, shout out to you, my boy.
Shout out.
Oh, there he is. Thank you. Yo, shout out to you. Thanks for the coffee sip.
Yeah, man, that was good. And my little that I did.
I hate you.
I hate you. And my silly laugh that I do too, like where he just like isolated my laugh.
There was a point where you were laughing in the video, and then you were laughing on here, and it was like watching two different on screens, and it's like echoing over it. And it was so funny, dude.
I couldn't help it.
You really need to, like, at the end of your videos or at the start, you're like, "Hey guys, Player Essence here. I hate you," and they're just like, seriously, and they go right into the news, like, "Don't even mention that you said that." That's your new tagline.
Yeah, man. I hate you. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But apparently there's more to it. He says that there's more to the story between me and Philip. So apparently I apologize later. So.
I'm sorry. It's okay. This is how it ends.
Basically. So shout outs to Tetsumo, man, for the good work.
Good edit.
Yeah. Let's see here. So let's move on to the next topic here, guys. We've got July NPD. July 2018 NPD. So
NPF.
Yeah, MPF functions here, guys. Tender gold. But this one was interesting because, you know, whenever something outside the PlayStation 4 wins, obviously it's like something that people like to talk about, right? Because PS4 usually wins. But this year, Switch has won a couple of times this year now. And I think they won back in one. Guys, they sold the most units in the US. There's no winning or losing, you know, but
yeah, we all lose either way because we spend money.
Yeah. Yeah. Spend money on these video games. But yeah, Switch was number one in the July NPD. It was number one. Octopath was number one in the July NPD. Best-selling game in the U.S. What else? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was in the top 5. I think it was number 5. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was like number 2 or 3. And then, of course, Octopath number 1. So you had 3 Nintendo Switch exclusives on the smallest install base out of all of the systems. You know, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. Obviously, Nintendo has the smallest install base in the U.S., yet it was still number 1. And it kind of shows that not only did Octopath kind of help drive sales, but like the long, you know, legs of the games, like the fact that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And the funny thing is that because people were saying, oh, why are they porting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to the Switch? Like, that's stupid. We already played it on the Wii U, and like,
People gonna buy it.
If Nintendo didn't, let's just say Nintendo listened to these idiots that said this, you know what I'm saying, while they work on the next Mario Kart, because obviously the next Mario Kart was not finished. It was not ready to go in 2017. It obviously was not ready to go. Imagine how much money they would have lost, because they're selling it for $60, right? And they've sold what, almost 11 million copies. Can anybody do some rough math to kind of just guesstimate like how much money Nintendo would have not made by putting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch? Like, let's just somebody do some math real quick in the chat. How much money would that Nintendo would have not made? Let's just say generally Nintendo makes. Let's say Nintendo makes 50.
They would have made over $600 million.
600 million. They would have made minus $600 million. 600 million for one decision to say, you know what, let's not port over this game that sold already 8 million on the Wii U. So I'm glad Nintendo did not like
See, people are saying 660, which is true if you count the full 60, but Nintendo doesn't get that full 60, so I'm just guesstimating that 60 million of it didn't go to them, but they still made $600 million, so like,
yeah, 600. Yeah, exactly. So I almost looked like, okay, well, they might make like 50 off the game, you know? Because you have to think about like, you know, distribution, you have to think about like shipping and stuff like that, other things that go into it. But the game was already made. The funny thing is that the game was already done, you know?
It didn't cost them much. They just had to add a few characters in, and then they're like, yeah, it's good to go.
Yeah, and from what I understand, porting from Wii U to Switch is like super easy. Like, it's like ridiculously easy. So, crazy. Absolutely insane. So anyway, they're making bank off that. Legend of Zelda is doing really good. Octopath is doing good. Did you think that Octopath would get to number 1 though? Did you think that was a possibility?
No, Octopath's been really surprising. One, I didn't think it was going to be this like kind of cultural phenomenon that it took over, and like how many people that aren't even into that style of gaming got into it. I thought it was going to be somewhat of a hit from the hype around it. But I didn't think it would go on to be like selling out and being number 1 and everyone's talking about it and it being this big thing. So I commend like I don't even know if they thought it was going to be that. Like anyone, Nintendo, Square Enix, anyone.
Nobody thought that. I don't think anybody. So, I mean, I knew it was going to do well. I didn't know if it hit number 1 in the NPD in the US. I didn't know about all that, you know? Like,
yeah, it's a big deal, and that's great for them, because all that's going to mean is Nintendo going, Square Enix, thank you. Do that again. Make a second, please. And we'll keep it exclusive. We'll pay you this much money. Keep it exclusive. Don't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
And then we'll get a sequel or something else.
Shout outs to Jessica. Is it
Lupton.
Lupton? Jessica.
I'm going to say Lupton or Lupton.
What's up, Jessica? Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate that. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the village. Everybody in the chat. If you got them emotes, please spam it for my girl, Jessica. Thank you.
Get them emotes going.
NPD is monthly, correct? Yes. Yes, Fringe fam. NPD is monthly U.S. sales chart. So not North America. A lot of people thought it was more North America, which includes Canada. And no, it's not North America. It is just the U.S. So the States. It was just the States. So no Canadian sales, no South America or anything like that. No. Nothing else. No sales from Mexico or anything like that. Which we still don't even really get an accurate count of sales for like Mexico, Central America, like South America. We don't even really get nothing from there. So, I mean, but a lot of the times though, like those countries, it's like weird to get games there, you know, especially in like South. like Brazil, South America, it's like ridiculous. Like it's way too expensive, you know. So, so it's unfortunate for people that live there and the gamers, but whatever, you know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so that's the NPD sales, guys. PS4 was number 2. I think like 180 something thousand, I think, or was it more than? I think it was like 180 something thousand. Oh, I do want to mention though, this was the highest total. Nintendo sold 262,000 plus Switches. That was the highest total of systems sold since 2011, in the month of July.
For any console or just Nintendo?
For any console since 2011.
Jeez, Nintendo, you're really having a good month. You had a good month.
Yeah,
that's great. Good.
Yeah, because like the last one was
Jeez.
The Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 sold 277,000 units back in July 2011. And then the Nintendo DS sold like 305,000 units back in July.
Jeez.
Those were the two highest. Before that, since 2011, so 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all of those years, there's been no other system on any, like PS4, Xbox One, anything that has sold as much as the Switch did right here. The last one
what
was
did the Switch? Did the Switch get more than the Xbox? What was the Switch's number? 200? Was it 30 or was it over 70?
262,000. So it
So
did
just shy of Xbox's number.
Yeah, just shy of the previous record, which was
Jesus.
Xbox, which was 270 something thousand. I forgot what game launched at then or anything, but Xbox had this really crazy thing, especially late in its life, which 2011 was kind of late. Was like layaway programs. Like you remember that, like with Walmart and stuff like that.
Yeah,
$99.
Wasn't that right around the era of the Slim?
Yeah, where you can go into Walmart and you can like lay away for $99, you know, and then just pay it off.
That Slim was nice, man. Yeah. That Slim was dope. It's my favorite version of the Xbox they released. So, yeah, I would see why. And then they also had all the crazy versions of the Slim for games,
bundles.
like the Gears. Dude, that Gears of War one though, that one was so like sold out everywhere.
Yeah,
they keep restocking it too. It wasn't like that limited. It just kept selling out. So. Shout out to them. That was a 2011 release too. So
yeah.
11.
So they did really well back in that summer. But like I said, I think the biggest thing was because like Walmart like had a lot of exclusive stuff here in the U.S. Walmart had a lot of like they did really well at Walmart. The $99 layaway ones because parents could just let me just get this for $99 right now and then I can just pay $50 a month, you know. Or $25 a month for the next however many months, and then I got it paid off instead of spending, right off the back. I think it was $200 back then, $199 back then. So
I think that's what it got down to.
Yeah,
it was around those. It was between those.
Yeah, so I mean, you could just and then like you got like arcade games, like there was like arcade bundles, like where you can get like a bunch of different arcade games with it, indie games. Like it was great. It was great for consumers. 3 months of Xbox Live bundles, just all sorts of stuff. So I think that's the reason why it did so well at that month. Although I think the Wii was already fading at that point, but the DS was still doing killer though. The DS was still doing really killer.
That's the handheld that just refuses to still die, even though, it should at this point.
Well, no, not 3DS. That was the DS.
But but in general, like that handheld line of I put the DS and the 3DS in the same family. It's the same family.
It is.
Yeah, one's 3D. They look the same. It's just one's 3D.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what
and then they made it 2D and looked like half of an X. And then they're like, no, wait, we put a hinge on it. Now it's XL. Now you pay more. Even though they're super cheap anyway.
Skip It is asking the sales for the NES and Super Nintendo Classic. Together, apparently they sold 344,000 units. Together. Combined. So Nintendo is having a month in July. Man, this was a month.
Oh my god!
I don't think there's ever been a system that sold. I mean, and then if you combine the 3DS sold 84,000 units in the month.
Jesus, dude, Nintendo dude. No matter, not even if like the PS4 like outsold the Switch, it doesn't matter. Nintendo still wins. They have like 18 different categories. They're like, you may have won this month, but we got this and this and this. And how much money did you really make compared to us? That's disgusting. Disgusting.
344,000 plus 262,000 plus another 84,000. Nintendo sold more than 500,000.
They made over a. I'm not even going to guesstimate the exact amount.
That's a lot of money, man.
That could be $1 billion for all I know that they just made right there. That's $1 billion.
Yeah, right dude, that was a lot. Like especially when you put in like the Super Nintendo Classic and those stupid little retro systems that I have right back there.
They sell, dude. They sell.
They sell so much.
Oh my gosh, man. Wait, you know what's weirder though? is the fact that there's 174 people watching, but we only have 63 likes.
Man, this is you guys are frauds.
Do you forget that there is a like button if you are enjoying this? I don't care if you're just doing it for the first time. We're your homies. We care about you.
I'm joking about the fraud things, guys. I'm joking about the fraud.
I'm not. Hit like. I'm just kidding. Take it from me, Jordan Fraud. Hit like.
Take it from one fraud to another. Remember, that was the thing back in the day, man. When you got called a fraud, dude. He's
God.
calling you a fraud. Oh!
And now it's a lot worse. Now it's a lot worse things people get called. I remember people got called out for being a fraud.
Yeah, man. I got called a fraud so many.
You're
fraud.
a phony.
You fraud.
You're a big phony.
You Nintendo fanboy. Oh, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Oh, man.
I used to be like, how dare you call me a fraud? And I'm like,
a fraud? I never.
Take off my glove and slap you. And what is this? What is this?
What is this tomfoolery?
What's this tomfoolery? Now I don't give a crap. That's the thing. That's the thing. When you stop caring, like that's the thing that when I stopped caring about people saying that, the videos that people would make, they just stopped doing them. Because I stopped caring and stopped responding.
They just want your reaction. Yeah, that's it. The same thing with like certain trolls when they say stuff to you on Twitter or in your comments. It's like I think it's funny now because half of it, like I know as a person, is untrue, and I know I don't have to tell other people it's not true because then it kind of makes you seem guilty. No, guys, no, it's not true. I swear I'm not a fraud. Okay, like I've been called some pretty bad stuff this year alone. I think it's funny. I think it's funny when I get, especially when I get like a really good one, and I'm like, "Ooh, they were trying to go for that one. That's a good one." Sometimes I even heart it or give them a nice response back, like, "Hey, thanks, man, appreciate that. Let's go get ice cream."
I don't even be looking at the comment section.
I'm starting to learn because I used to read, like, I still read pretty much every comment. The last few videos have gotten so many comments where I can't keep up, or else I don't have time to make videos. But there is a lot that, like, I used to read and respond to all that stuff, and now I do read through. I don't even know what I'm explaining. Just don't take to heart because it's like you get 100 good comments, but it's that one bad one that'll stick in your brain. I've learned to overlook that now, dude.
Like this guy, Kurt Kent, who can't even capitalize his own. Kurt Kent with 2 lowercase K's. What does that tell you about yourself, my guy? But the Nintendo fanboys are so full of themselves just because Nintendo has some success. Wow.
Oh man.
I know.
Well, Jordan Fringe is a fraud because he's really. People keep saying I look like Ed Sheeran. Like that's like the one people try to use that as like an insult towards me, but they say it like every day, and I'm like, that's not an insult. You're comparing me to someone who has a lot of money and talented. Thank you.
Anybody who's a redhead, it looks like that guy. That's what I realize is that if you're a redhead, you look like Ed Sheridan or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've noticed because they used to say that with this one guy that I used to roll with. His name was a Critical Hit.
And I replaced him. I'm the new redhead. Hi.
You replaced the Critical Hit, but he's a redhead, and everybody used to call him, "Hey, you look like Ed Sheridan, dude." Like,
but dude, I literally get that so much. Like it's everywhere I go, like on YouTube. It's like, why are you talking with Ed Sheeran? Like it's oh my god. I'm like, why? Why does every person have the same idea in their head that I look like that? I mean, hey, compliment. Take that. That's
only because you're a
redhead.
Yeah, it's
only
because
me saying I'm not talented.
Yeah. It's only because you're a redhead. That's it. It's like the joke that somebody made. Like you know people are gonna make the same lame joke everybody's going to make. Like today at my live stream, like one dude was like, "Oh, well, are there any black people in this game?" And I'm like, in my mind I was like, I bet you anything like a Wakanda joke is coming, some type of Black Panther joke is coming.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I bet you anything a Wakanda joke is coming. And then like a black person came, I was like, "Oh yeah, here's a black person." He's like, "Oh, Wakanda forever." And I'm like, I knew it. I knew that same lame joke that everybody makes is coming. And I was like, dude, just like, it wasn't funny. We all know it's coming. It's like the whole Ed Sheridan thing, like,
dude,
anybody who's a redhead is Ed Sheridan. You know what I'm saying?
Every day, like 100 times, I think I've said this before, but I get, "Oh, it's Jordan cringe," right? I'm like, I get that 100 times a day, and people still don't realize that it's not a good insult because I think it's hilarious because I'm the first one who ever made that joke in an old video of mine. Like, "Oh, look at me, I'm Jordan cringe." But like, I think it's funny when that's the best insult people try to still use to get at me, and I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny. Keep saying it. Look, there we go. K19.
I don't think it's funny.
It's ironically unfunny because it's so unfunny of an insult that to me it's funny that someone thinks it can be used as an insult to hurt me. or to get other people to go, yeah, Jordan cringe. I'm like, you think having the last name Fringe that I haven't heard cringe at all, like you're the first person to figure it out, like, oh, you know what's really funny? If you just take the F and you make it a C, it's Jordan cringe. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's gonna get him.
My boy Kurt Kent, man, he's really looking for some clout or something. Kurt Kent, you want to join us?
He just wishes he was Superman with that
Kurt
last
Kent,
name.
you want to join us on this podcast right now? You want to
get
talk?
on here right now? We can verbally give you a spanking.
You want to talk to us right now? You seem like you really want to talk, man. I'm more than happy to send you the link. You want to talk about anything about us fanboys and stuff?
You're
more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Why not?
How to use Tinder. We're gonna teach you all the tips, tricks. Come on, Kent, because you seem like a lonely person.
You're more than welcome to join. You're more than welcome to join. But if you're gonna keep on trying to just roll up the chat, man, I'm just gonna have a mod time you out, man. So it's just like, so you have the option if you want to argue. That's fine. I love debating people. I love talking to people. So more than happy if you want to come on and talk to me about anything, we can do it right now. But if not, just relax, my guy. Relax and enjoy the show, dude. We're just trying to have some fun. We're trying to have a nice podcast for you. It's free content. You ain't got to pay nothing for it. So just relax, man. And if you can't relax and if you don't want to come on and talk because it seems like you're angry or you're mad about something, about video games, I'd be more than happy to have you on. But if not, man, just relax or you'll get timed out, man. So just chill.
Yeah, Kurt, man, you don't want to come on here if unless you got some balls, because listen, my man OJ here, he's a master debater, and he will destroy you. He's a big master debater. He's a master debater. He master debates all the time.
What?
You're a master debater.
Oh,
you're a master at debating.
Okay, man. I thought you said.
You don't know what I'm saying.
My bad. Okay, well, I don't think Clark Kent. I don't think Clark Kent's gonna come on. Was that his name, Clark Kent, or what was it?
It was Kurt Kent because he ain't as good as Clark.
Oh, my bad. Oh, Clark. That's a Superman, right?
Clark's Superman.
Oh, yeah.
He's the untalented brother who gets overshadowed by all of
that
Clark's
comes in angry. You Nintendo fanboys out here getting overconfident. Why are you gonna say it? Microsoft ain't never won a generation? There's no confidence whatsoever. Don't come in here with the Xbox profile talking about somebody else getting confident. How about Microsoft win a generation? Stop losing every single time, and maybe you can come in here with the Xbox profile talking smack. But until that time, sit down and enjoy the show.
Until then,
buckle down and enjoy the show, homie.
Buckle down, brother.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm just joking. Kibi can't.
I'm really close to pulling a Dreamcast guy. What happened? What did he do?
What was his name? Kodo Kent. What was his name?
Kurt Kent. Kurt.
Keep Kent?
Kurt Kent.
Skype Kent?
Kurt Kent.
Cookie Kent?
Yes.
Kyle? Kyle Kent?
Kyle.
Coke
He's
Kent.
Kyle.
Coca-Cola Kent.
Coke boys.
All right. Coke Zero.
Where's the link to Jordan's channel? I'll give it to you at the end when I say my goodbyes, but someone else can link it if they're really kind. Yeah, someone said I'm about to pull a Dreamcast guy. What did he do? What am I gonna do?
Buck Kent.
I don't know. What did he ever do? Am I gonna grow a channel to over 100,000 subs? I'd love to do that. That'd be great.
Xbox has never won a generation. They didn't win the 360. They didn't win last generations.
They were in the lead, but
then they lost. They actually got third.
Wow,
they got third. Wii and PS3 ended up outselling them.
Yeah, I would assume the Wii would honestly overtake that. The Wii was a wiener. You know, it was a big winner. Yeah. I'll shut up now. Welcome to the PE podcast where we say bad puns. Shout out to the Butter Boys.
Where it's PG-13. It's slightly a better age rating than my normal videos. Slightly a more lenient age rating. Because it's nighttime.
We have fun here.
We have fun here. Demonetized.
I like this. They even spell it right. They put demonized.
Demonized.
It's demonized.
Demonized by Ed Sheridan, right? Is that the joke that's coming?
Sharon.
Is it Sheridan or Sharon?
It's Sharon. Sheridan's a hotel.
One of those two. I'm just gonna keep saying Sheridan and see what happens. See how far it takes me.
Hey, it drives comments if you say stuff wrong or misspell something. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
We don't do it on purpose.
No, Ataki. Oh yeah, Ataki. I did forget to have you on.
Oh, we're supposed to have a third?
Yeah. We're supposed to have Ataki on, but I forgot because of all my Ace Attorney stuff, guys.
Oh.
So yeah, sorry about that.
Next week.
Yeah, next week we'll have you on, dude. Sorry about that.
And what happened? Is Mama Mercy still?
Yeah, Mama Mercy. I forgot to have everybody on, dude. I was just rushing. I actually forgot to inform people ahead of time, just because, like I said, I was doing other stuff.
Tetsumo, if you want me on the SpawnCast more, if you enjoy me on there, then you let them know. You say you Jordan beg to Spawnway saying, "Can you please get Jordan on there?" That's the only time begging I'll allow. Just go there, put Jordan on there. I want to meme him more. I would love
fringe
that.
bag.
Fringe beg. Just
Fringe
say, hey, you need more of that fringe on the SpawnCast. Spice up the comedy a little more.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I come on there with the heat. I'm getting more comfortable every time I speak just a little bit more.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
Hashtag Jordan for SpawnCast. Get that trending by Saturday night.
Fringe bag. All right, so let's get into this. Before we get into some Q&A, let's get into let's get into this Battlefield, dude. Let's get into this Battlefield controversy.
Hey, don't forget Q&A. We got Spyro in between that too.
Yeah, we got Spyro. We'll talk about Spyro before Q&A. So let's get into this Battlefield 5 controversy. So apparently, Battlefield 5 is gathering quite a number. It's like a political type of thing that's going on here. A little bit of political type of stuff. SJWs apparently, people who just hate women, sexism, all sorts of stuff. So there's like this, I would call it a fake battle going on between gamers out there that are like not buying Battlefield because apparently Battlefield is having really low pre-orders. Okay. The game's not pre-ordering, but we don't know the pre-order sales. This is just like one firm that from like one location or something like that. But apparently Battlefield pre-orders are not as good, and analysts and investors are saying that the game isn't going to sell as much. And a lot of people are trying to relate that to the fact that EA has done horrible PR with the whole like women in this World War II and how apparently they're trying to cater to SJWs or social justice warriors, that there needs to be women in this game, even though it's, historically inaccurate that women didn't fight in certain situations. So it's kind of boiled into like a whole different thing, starting with, Angry Joe, who's one of the biggest gamers on this platform, where he made a video saying that, maybe it's not about SJWs. Maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's about the fact that the PR has been horrible. Maybe it's about the fact that it's between, Call of Duty, which is one of the biggest Call of Duties in modern history right now, with all that they're doing with that game. And also Red Dead Redemption 2. He tried to make that argument, but then he also threw in some jabs, political type of jabs here and there. Wasn't the main crux of his argument.
Keep politics out of gaming. That doesn't have politics.
I get it. But his main point wasn't about SJWs or conservatives or people sexism or anything like that. His main point was that this game probably isn't going to do as well, or maybe potentially the sales are lower because of Red Dead Redemption and Call of Duty and a packed October. October and September are packed. People can't afford, 3 different games. I mean, Red Dead is probably going to be at the top because Red Dead doesn't come out every single year or every other year. Red Dead's like very,
This is 8 years since the last one. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, people are going to buy Red Dead and people are going to buy Call of Duty. Like, you can sit here and say, oh, yeah, Battlefield's going to be better. Like, people always buy Call of Duty, So,
see, here's the thing. No matter what, there's people who don't like Call of Duty that play Battlefield, and they're still going to buy Battlefield because that's their yearly fix of the game. No matter if there's politics now being thrown in at SJW this, sales numbers that, or there's whammon in video games now. And one, they even said when they first shut off the game months ago that they said this is their interpretation of World War II. While there were women in World War II, that's historically a fact that you can check. Not how they're showing it in this game, but there were women in World War II. There's actually some very famous stories on that you should go read up on if you don't know about that. But a girl that they heavily showed off, who's on the cover, who has a robot hand, looking like a Luke Skywalker out there. Listen, it's a game. Just like movies can be inaccurate, games can be historically inaccurate. They never said that this is 100% an accurate representation of the game, of what happened in World War II. They even said when they first announced it, this is our interpretation. And that's fine. If you don't like it, you speak with your wallet, you don't buy it. You don't have to go on a crusade to saying it's ruining gaming. So what, they put a woman in there. Don't play as her character. Don't play the campaign if she's the main character. You don't have to play as her online. It's simple stuff like that. I can get why some people can be upset, but if they outright said this is historically accurate and did that stuff, then I could see an issue. They never claimed that, and they first claimed that it's their interpretation. It's not meant to be exactly. You think that what they showed off in that first reveal trailer is what happened in World War II, where a tank just drives through a house and you jump out the window and a bridge explodes and planes all hit the ground all within one little tiny 10-foot area of land, and the guy who falls out of the plane lands there with the gun right there and starts shooting at you. That doesn't happen. It's some stuff like that happen, but not like that. So it's a video game. I take it whatever story the person's trying to tell me, and I'm still gonna check it out. I still like the Battlefield games. I think the drama is interesting around it. Do I care personally? Not really. To me, it's another week of shooter of the week. It's another, hey guys, here's a game with guns and you shoot people, and this time it's in World War II. Cool. That's it for me. That's all I care about, as long as I enjoy the game. And yeah, it's are you gonna get Battlefield?
No, I don't like EA. I'm not.
You're sexist. I hate you. No, I'm just kidding.
No. To be honest, dude, I'm actually really fine with the fact that that there's women in the game. I actually really like that. Yeah, I've read up on the stories about that, and I think it's good. I don't think everything has to be historically accurate. This is not a real, like, if it doesn't have to be pinpoint accurate, this is not a real. It's a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's lots of stuff that isn't historically accurate in every single game. No game is 100% historically accurate, and it's not real. So I actually like the fact that they put it in there. It doesn't hurt anybody. There's no big deal. Like, people make too much of a hubbub about, like, black, white, men, women. Like, people make way too much stuff about that. I mean, and
then people go out there and then unfortunately add politics in it, whether it be from the developer's side saying certain things, or whether it be from larger YouTubers who say certain things, and it adds so much unnecessary conflict onto something that didn't even have that in the first place. Because now this whole game, now what do you hear online about Battlefield? Something about SJWs when you search it up. That's the first thing you see. Not that it's has a woman in it, not that it's historically inaccurate. You just hear SJWs versus Battlefield. And it's like, why?
Yeah.
That's my question, is why do we always, someone has to bring it to this level, whether it's a notoriety person online who's talking about games, or it's the game developers putting their foot in their mouth with what they say.
See, this is the problem, though. I think that there's an underlining factor here. This is the problem whenever you have, like, these type of things. Like, you can't ever have, like, this even came about when it was like, I think it was Battlefield 1, where there was, like, I think there was a black dude on the cover, and they're like, oh, what there wasn't black people fighting in World War I like that, and it was just like,
maybe it's shock value. Maybe that worked for the last time and they're going to do it again by putting a woman. Either way, I don't care. Black, white, female, Asian,
matter.
Male, like whatever. You can put whatever, I don't care about how much representation you do or don't have, depending on how you're telling the story. As long as your story still has me interested and you make a good game, that's what I care about. Fit the story. Don't try to pander or cater. Maybe they're doing that in the background with having a woman on this, or in the last game having a black person on the cover. But all I'm looking for at the end of the day is a game that I enjoy. And that's all I want.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think that's the biggest thing. But, getting back to the whole, Angry Joe versus the SJWs, and, like, all the hateful comments that you got was just absolutely ridiculous. Like, it was just absolutely ridiculous. Like, everybody calling him, oh, now he's a SJW, now he's this, now he's that, all the mean and hateful things. It was pretty bad. I mean, I feel bad for the guy because he was just trying to make a point. You had a bunch of people make videos, counter videos to that, and trying to say, oh, well, no, us the gamers, we want our historical accuracy and stuff like that, and they're catering to this type of group or that type of group or anything like that. But I mean, I think at the end of the day, man, I mean, if you want to play Battlefield, you play Battlefield. If you don't want to play, then you don't play. It shouldn't be because of a woman on the cover or not. Or it shouldn't even be if the developers say, like, one thing, like, if you don't like women, because I think somebody made a comment in the comments, like, if you don't like women, then don't, if you have a problem with women in it, then don't buy it. Yeah, they shouldn't have said that. But, like, I don't, like, it just doesn't go into my brain. Maybe it's because I'm a minority, maybe not, probably not, but it doesn't go into my brain why a game, like, where it's a first person game where you don't even, like, see the character. It's first person, and it's not like she's gonna have her nails painted, while you're playing. It's like
she has a robot arm. That's dope.
I mean, it's just Battlefield, guys. It's just why is this a thing? Why is this even a thing?
It's just a pew pew.
People were tripping when they put women in Call of Duty too, though. Like, people were kind of tripping in that too.
But why? For why? Tell me. I don't understand. Why do people care? Why do you care? I prefer, honestly, if I had a choice between to play as a man or a woman in most games, I'll pick the female.
Me too.
And just I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but it's usually just because like I choose to play that character. I'll still sometimes play as the guy if I play through it a second time, or if it's a game where you can constantly switch or whatever. But I'm more gravitated to that character choice. I don't know why, but is what it is. And honestly, I don't really care if the main character in Battlefield 5 you play as a snail named Guillermo. Like, I'm still going to play the game hoping that it's a well-made game.
Guillermo?
Yeah, Guillermo the snail.
Okay. Is he like Gary from SpongeBob?
No, but more fancy.
Ah, I see.
Even fancier.
Even
you know,
fancier.
he's like yes, I will shoot you now. He has a monocle, and he's always smoking a pipe, and he has like that rich flannel, like robe on and all that with like it's like velvet red and has like the gold ties on it and all that. Very fancy snail.
Yeah. So next Battlefield 6 Snail Edition. Jordan Fringe.
Dude, I'm buying it too. I'll get the collector's edition if they give me a statue of the snail.
Yeah, man.
They give the statue the statue last time was the black guy. They're doing a girl statue this time. If not, sexist. Calling it right now.
the brother statue or the sister statue. Okay. That's
yeah, we need them.
Need them.
But they never made a statue for the white man. Is
that what's coming next?
Eat it. Yeah, just eat it. I don't care.
This is
just because of this backlash, like all this stuff. Next year's Battlefield of the Week will be white man on cover with gun. That's it. It's who cares?
This is why I don't play these games. This is why I like playing games like where you play as like an animal or something like that. You play as like something different because then you.
How come a little person has no representation in Battlefield? Why can't you put a little person on the cover with the gun? I'm sure they fought in World War II.
Did they?
Did they? I don't know, but they can tell it that way if they want to. It's a video game.
Like odd job and
where's that represent? Dude, did you hear about that news? It came out that if you use Odd Job and GoldenEye, like the developer said, yeah, it's actually cheating.
Apparently it's cheating. Yeah, apparently it is cheating. So
that's so funny.
I think they're messing with this though. I don't know if that's the truth. Do you think that's the truth? Do you think they're
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's like there is that height disadvantage, so like it's better to play as him. But like at the same time, I think they're just trolling all the people who defend that it's not cheating. They intended it to be that way. It's in the game type people who use them. Either way, it's a game from the mid '90s. If you're still playing that on the 64, like, cool, dude.
I wouldn't, but
I mean, it's to me, it's like almost borderline unplayable now. But
oh yeah, that game.
It's back in the day. It's like, oh my god, this is revolutionary. Now we have Battlefield 5. We don't need that.
Yeah, back in the day, it was great. But even if you compare it to like GameCube, some of like the ones even like the 007 like Nightfire, some of the other ones, like even those ones are like a lot smoother and better playing. So
oh, absolutely. I'd take the remake of the GoldenEye game over the original one if they said, what do you want to play right now? I want to play the one that actually is fun to play now.
The Daniel Craig one.
Sure.
Daniel Craig as 001. It's like, wait a minute.
Daniel Craig's my favorite Bond.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's been the best Bond so far because I enjoy the older Bond films. Some of them with different iterations of characters, but none of them have been a good actor. Like they've always been cheesy, and I get that serves those type of movies. Mm-hmm. But when they got Daniel Craig and they decided, hey, let's make these movies serious, the majority of them have all been great, minus 1.5.
He did the Daniel Craig is also the movie with Halle Berry. That's my favorite one.
No, that's the one right before him. And that movie, if you watch it again today, you will hate it. It is really bad.
I think it's just because Halle Berry, because you know Halle Berry.
Yes, you like that's why we all saw it. But that has for 2000, it was like early 2000s. Yeah. That has some of the worst CGI ever. There's a part where he's like paraglide surfing on like icebergs as they're crumbling. It's the worst CGI stuff I've ever seen. Terrible movie. Awful. Doesn't hold up.
The Bond was still the Pierce Brosnan guy or whatever? Right?
Yeah. Was his, I think it was his last one.
Yeah.
And then Casino Royale in 2005 or 6 is when Craig came in. And then you have a movie like Skyfall, which is the best Bond hands down. I still like Spectre. A lot of people didn't like Spectre, but Casino Royale is probably voted by people the best one. I think Skyfall is the best one.
I don't even remember.
Quantum of Solace is in.
I don't even remember all these. I've seen these Bond movies and I don't even remember them, dude. Like,
just watch the Daniel Craig ones and you'll have a good time.
I've watched the Daniel Craig ones. I've
watched them again.
I don't want to watch them again. That's the thing.
Watch them again.
When I was a kid, I liked James Bond. Like when I was actually a big Bond fan when I was a kid. Like the games, the movies. But now I'm just like I don't know if I even just care enough to watch James Bond. But it's all good. Let's go ahead and let's move on to some Spyro stuff here, guys.
Oh no.
So Jordan, I know we talked about this on the SpawnCast, but What?
Hold on. I'm not trying to get out of here, but there's a spider coming at my leg. I need to kill it real quick.
Oh, is there really? For real?
Yeah, there's actually a spider. I wish I was making a good diversion joke, but no, there's a spider.
Well, I'll talk about it. So Jordan looked stupid because Jordan looked absolutely.
No, let me tell people I'm stupid. Don't tell them for me.
Well, you're killing the spider. Let me tell people.
Killed it. I'm
the
bad.
people need content. Goodness.
I'm dumb. Because last week we heard this rumor, and the rumor I thought was stupid because it came from a site that no one heard of, and it was a really small site. And I was like, guys, it's probably not delayed. I'll wait till we hear more, and I'll talk about it then. But don't fall into the hype.
So you want to start apologizing now or later? I mean, which one are you gonna do, man?
Yeah. So hey, I'm gonna everyone's name. I'm just gonna read people's names and apologize. Grubby, I'm sorry. L, I'm sorry. Boise, I'm sorry. Sean, I'm so sorry. K19, my dearest apologies. Jetty, my bad. Aaron, dude, I'm so sorry. Ryu, dude, I'm so sorry. Dragon, my bad. Party man, I'm so sorry. William, I wish I wasn't lying to you. Michael, dude, I'm bad at this. L, dude, I wish I could buy you an ice cream. Okay, I'm done. There's too many names coming through. But sorry to everyone in here. Listen, literally an hour after we got off that podcast, delayed, smacked in the face. We get that message from Paul Yan himself, and IGN reported on it. Everyone reported on it. I talked to Paul Yan right after it happened. I messaged him. I'm saying, no matter what, like hate or backlash or bull crap people are going to give you for this, and that it wasn't ready in time, Activision by themselves made the biggest and right move of their whole career as a company, because they never delay games. This is something that's going to cost them money to do, especially moving it out of the quarter. It's a very big risk for them. And the fact that they were convinced to do it, not only from the outreach online of the 2 and 3 not being on the disc debacle, to Toys for Bob using that to keep asking for more time and that getting pushed through. It's a big move. And I told them, no matter what, we still support it. Obviously, you're doing the right thing. You guys are working hard. We just want the game to be perfect, and we're all behind you on this. And he said that he appreciates all the support that is coming from it, and that it was the only right move to do to make sure the game doesn't turn out a glitchy mess. And this is two things. There's two main factors. One factor I can loosely say, because it's still not public knowledge about the third game, but the third game it wasn't fully complete in terms of programming. There's programming that still needed to be finished in there. And you can even see little bits of that in the footage that came out from Gamescom of the third game, that there's some things that do need to be tweaked and it doesn't look 100% finished, as well as they are, from all the sources I've heard, they are trying to make sure that 2 and 3 are on the disc, aside from whatever day one update there is. I'm sure there's always going to be an update, but I'm sure there's still going to be bits and parts on an update that'll come through. But basically all of 2 and 3 will be on the disc. I'm at least like to 99% of them, because it can all fit on there. It's only going to come out to about like 47 gigs or something like that, all in total. So I apologize. I was wrong in my information, but the game is delayed November 13th. I'm still hyped for it. Gamescom made it more hyped. Still surprised they haven't released a trailer at Gamescom yet, at least because there is no real trailer for the game. They have an announcement trailer that shows off nothing and says September 2018. They need to put out a new trailer and start running ads right now, letting people know, one, first off, an actual trailer explaining like the game to advertise it, and 2, putting the new release date and saying November 13th, because there's no real advertisement besides on the websites and in store that are saying that. They need to put out something that says it in an actual trailer. So hopefully we see something soon. So don't be worried. The game's getting the love and care it deserves. There's new gameplay footage. You can check it all out on my channel. All the stuff that came out from Gamescom. I actually got to premiere some exclusive content on my channel the other night of Sheila gameplay from the third game. Go check that out if you're interested in Spyro. Some dope stuff. So a lot of new gameplay from Gamescom, including skateboarding gameplay, which is looking good in my opinion. Hunter got revealed, as Sheila got revealed. A lot of cool stuff. So go check out the gameplays if you just want to get a glimpse as to what the game's looking like. But yeah, thanks for not all hating on me as much, but I still deserve it because I was wrong. But hey, it's still coming. So
I hate you. I was thinking that whole time of what to say.
I was waiting for that. I was just gonna keep talking to the point where you're like, all right, shut up.
No, I was gonna let you go whenever the Spyro sections come on, because we always talk about Spyro every week. I just let you go. At this point, yeah, you're the Spyro.
so much content on Spyro to the point where it is a topic every week. One week it's a controversy, the next week it's a statement, the next week it's delayed. Like there's always something.
It's always something, which is fine. There's always something.
Why does it have to revolve around my favorite thing? Why does all this bad publicity have to revolve around my favorite thing? Why?
Because
why around? This didn't happen for Crash. There's no. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Crash is here," but Spyro, it's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! They screwed it up!" Like,
I see I see somebody here. They linked that premium T-shirts, Ataki. So yeah, Player Essence. We do have some premium T-shirts. Check out that link right there, guys. Make sure you check it out. They're really nice. They're really
Buy
nice.
'em.
So yeah, make sure you check out the merch store. Buy them. The merch store. It's awesome.
Buy them or I hate you.
There's coffee mugs. Don't you got a coffee mug, Jordan? You got a coffee mug, don't you? Like your
I
own
didn't
coffee
order
mug.
it.
Not one of my coffee mugs. Just you have a coffee
No,
mug.
my own branding one.
No. I mean, you have a coffee mug like right in front of you right now.
Oh yes, it's the owl for Christmas.
See, so imagine a Player Essence mug right in his hand. So we got Player Essence mugs.
Just imagine OJ's face is the owl right here, and then that's what you, dude. If you made a mug that's just your face, like with a smile on it, I
think nobody would buy that.
I'd be your first customer. I'd buy 100.
Nobody would buy that at all.
And I'd resell them.
You'd resell. I think nobody would buy that at all. Nobody would.
Dude, I want one right now. I'm gonna fund my own.
You're gonna fund your own? Okay. Well,
we're
gonna have a Toby Blaster shirt. So look forward to that, guys. Yeah, man. All right, so
Toby Blaster. Donate 15. Let's go.
So let's go ahead and let's get into Q&A, huh?
All right.
So if you guys have a question, go ahead and tag me at Player Essence. I'll be more than happy to answer. We'll answer some questions for you guys because we're already over a little bit in time. So we'll go
how does this work? Do we ask them questions and they answer, or do they ask us questions?
they ask us questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sometimes I get things wrong, like the Spyro delay.
Can you just hold your Spyro horses? Okay.
Listen, Spyro ain't a horse anyway. He's a dragon.
He's a dragon though. He's a pretty cool dragon. When I was a kid, I thought Spyro was really cool. When I first saw Spyro, I was like, man,
he's still cool. He's still real to me. Damn it.
He's still real. You gonna go meet Spyro one of these days?
Dude, I can't wait to meet my hero.
T-Dude says, Player Essence, do you think Nintendo Red Cube is the European version of Nintendo Treehouse? I don't think so. I think the Red Cube, that's just the type of thing that they do, like the type of programming, isn't it? Like the Red Cube. I don't think it's like the Treehouse or anything. Michael O'Brien says, Player Essence, do you think Donkey Kong Returns will come to Switch? No, I don't think so. Gabriel Rodriguez Salazar says, Player Essence, what do you think Rockstar is working on? I'll let you answer that, Jordan. What do you think Rockstar is working on?
Aside from finishing up Red Dead Redemption 2.
No, Rocksteady, not Rockstar.
Oh, I heard. I thought I heard
Arkham. Yeah.
Okay. As much as I'd be like, yeah, dope, another Batman. I do think they're secretly been working on that Superman game.
Okay. Superman.
I do think it's Superman because Superman doesn't have that love that Batman got for that series. So I think that's what they've done 3 of their own. Like they've done 4 Batman games. They've made 3 of them themselves. I think it's time they need to move on to something else because the last one was great, but they put too much in it that didn't need to be there because the Batmobile. Listen, it's cool that it's in there. Don't make me use it for every mission. Yeah, like here, bring it with you. I'm like, I'm going to fight these guys. No, use the Batmobile. I'm like, I don't want to. Like, help solve the Riddler's riddles. Use the Batmobile to drive around the wall and fly through the air. I'm like, no.
The Batmobile killed it. That's the only Arkham game that I haven't beat. The Batmobile killed it for me. Like that.
It really hurt a lot of it. I will say that. I still love the game. But that Batmobile really was way too much. It's cool that you had it in there.
Way too much.
Way too much, dude. Like tone it down. Tone that. It should only be used to travel.
It felt like a racing game. It felt like some type of like racing game to me. Like I couldn't stand how much they used the Batmobile. And I'm like, where's Robin? Where's all why didn't they integrate Robin? Like where's Nightwing? Where's all the cool characters? I didn't.
Was it that game or was it City? When Nightwing comes in for a quick second, and a cutscene was so funny to me, where he's waiting, and then Nightwing appears next to do you need help? And he's like, no, okay, and he just disappears.
That's yeah. Hey, you need some help? No, go back to your own city.
Yeah, dude, it was so funny. It's like, hi, I'm here, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's Nightwing, and it's like, can I help you? No. Okay, dude, fine. Screw you still. And then he goes and does his own mission.
Nightwing is freaking sick, man.
Dude, Nightwing's one of the best playable characters, man. He just gets that shaft from Batman. They still don't like each other.
Nightwing is so freaking sick. I don't know. Why is there not a Nightwing game? Is there a reason why there isn't a game where you play through as Robin and then you go to being Nightwing and then you go from there? There needs to be that.
They should call it The Dark Knight Wing.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to these next questions here. Let's see here. Which game are you guys most excited for September? Well, Jordan, Spyro, right?
It's Spider-Man now.
Spider-Man, no? For me, I'd probably say like Spider-Man, Valkyria Chronicles, Spider-Man and Valkyria Chronicles 4. Like those are the two. Probably Valkyria Chronicles 4 is what I'm most excited for. Valkyria Chronicles 4.
I just want me some Spooderman.
Spooderman, man. Spooner Street.
Spooner Street.
Swim at your own risk, says player. Since was thinking about Donkey Kong today. I think you've said that you want more of a side-scroll type follow-up to Tropical Freeze, but you think a return to 3D open world would be good. No, I actually said neither one of those. I might have said it, but I don't think I want any more Donkey Kong. Like I think the series could take a break if it wants to take a break. I don't really want a 3D Donkey Kong game. I hated Donkey Kong 64. And I don't really need more Donkey Kong 2D. Like, I think it's fine where it's at. And let Tropical Freeze sell it. People buy Tropical Freeze. And if you want 2D Donkey Kong, you can play that. And if they ever want to come back to it, I'd like to see a little bit more of like, oh man, I gotta arm that alarm. I'll let you answer a question, then I gotta arm the alarm real quick. But I would like to see like them take it to like a new type of level. Like, I'd like to see them like make it to where there's like some more elements to it, not just a straight 2D platform. I like to see like a little bit more of like adventure, but not 3D. I'd like a 2D adventure light RPG Donkey Kong. That's what I would want. Super light RPG elements, 2D action adventure type of game, not just straight platforming where you have abilities where you can do a little bit more. I wouldn't want to see it to where it is right now, where it's just a straight platforming game. I'm Donkey Konged out. But yeah, man. You want to take a question? I'm gonna go arm my alarm.
Okay. I'll read a question. Give me a question, everyone. Let's get some questions. Welcome to the Real Jordan Fringe Hour, guys. While he's not here, check me out. Sub to me. You probably don't have to. I know I'm Jordan Cringe. Let's get that answer. Yo, watch this, guys. Watch this. Ready? Watch this. Wait, I'm gonna say something. Wait for him to put that. Wait for it, and then it's gonna go in. He thinks I'm still just randomly talking. He hasn't put his headphones back in yet, so he doesn't hear exactly what I'm saying right now. But here he goes. So, and that's the story of how OJ is such a little. OJ, hey, welcome back, my friend.
Douchebag.
I didn't get to answer anything. You were gone in like a second.
The alarm's right there, so it doesn't take me very long to get to it.
So welcome. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Now I am. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Absolutely, if you use it properly.
I said the same.
Spyro really pushing 50 gigs. What would that mean for the Switch port? The final, when it's all said and done, is if it's all put on the disc, it is. Putting on a Switch port, I don't know, dude. It'll happen. They'll figure it out by that point. April next year, June next year, whenever they decide to put out Spyro for the Switch.
Yeah, I think it's
a big game, guys.
Yeah,
it's all new assets.
I think it's going to come. I definitely think it's going to come. Although I will say, if you have a CVS by your house, these are $4 for $2. Oh,
$4 for $2 or 50 cents each?
Yeah, it's CVS right now. And if you got a CVS by your house,
no, but I got a Walgreens and I got a Sheetz and I got a Wawa.
If you got a Walgreens, they might do a price match on that. So just
dude, I'm about to go.
Yeah, man, they're great.
Hey, that's next to the pizza's house, if you know what I'm saying. I'll go over there and get that and a slice of pizza.
I have no idea what. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just talking about pizza, dude. You know, good old pizza.
Good old pepperoni pizza. No.
Good old. I mean, I'd say the pizza's a little more than just pepperoni, not just your basic pizza.
Oh man, we're jumping off the rail here, Jordan.
Hey, welcome to
got that haircut. You turned into Casanova over here, my guy.
And then, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get the extra cheese.
All right. So Fire Blast Gaming says, player essence OJ and Jordan. Did you guys see the PC version of Red Faction Guerrilla Remars tiered? Has switch button icons in the files. What do you guys think of that? I honestly don't.
Maybe if we beg, it'll come.
Honestly, dude, I saw that and I didn't even care enough to report on it.
It'd be so good if they brought like a 10-year-old game to the Switch.
Yes.
That'd be so good. I can't wait. I'm just excited as for Saints Row 3 on the Switch.
Jordan, keep on talking.
Big deals. I'm still talking. OJ's going somewhere. What's he do? He's grabbing something. Let's do commentary on OJ. All right. Mm-hmm. Just he's grabbing it right now. Nope, moving some figures. Oh, what's he grabbing? Oh, it's a surprise. Oh, is it a steelbook? No, it's a regular case. What's it gonna be? I don't know. We're gonna find out right now on the Player Essence Podcast exclusive. What did he grab? It is Red Faction Gorilla.
I've got this game. I've pretty much got the platinum trophy in it. I've played the heck out of it. This game sucks. I don't care what anybody says. It sucks. I like it, but it sucks.
I liked it when it came out.
Yeah, I like it, but it sucks. Like it's good, but then it also frustrates you to no end. It's an okay game.
You could get a remastered. I hate that so bad. I hate with the puns.
The name is so stupid. It's worth not buying it because of the name.
Dude, whoever decided that, I bet everyone in the company was like, guys, like, what do we call our remaster? And someone just goes, how about remastered? Everyone just quietly looked at him and went, you get a raise. Yes. Like, everyone loved it. And they thought they were so, like, clever.
Yeah, but
that's it's almost as bad as the Darksiders one. The War Mastered, the Definitive Edition. Like, stop with the puns. It's not
trash. Those were trash as well.
Cringy.
But yeah, I have the game. I've played the heck out of it, and I have no like willing to replay this crap again.
But did you play Armageddon?
Yes, I did. I have Armageddon on the Xbox 360. It's in my closet because I don't have enough shelf space here. But yeah, it's definitely.
Well, get more shelves.
I know. I actually do need to get a couple more shelves. But
you don't need windows. Block them out.
No need.
I mean,
no
put
need
up your post or something, man.
Dude, I'm working on the room, man. Relax.
You've been working on the room since I've known you.
I know. It's been a while.
To be fair, no one gets to see outside of here and where I film my videos. It's been a mess for a month. I've been working on it myself. So
I'm gonna get some. I got some soundproofing stuff that I'm gonna put up on the wall and stuff, so it's gonna look a lot better. I'm gonna get the carpet changed to like a light gray or like charcoal gray.
You should get it green screen green so you can just like trick people out. Make you like, look guys, I'm in the middle of the ocean right now.
Oh gosh, Jordan, you and your silly games.
Do it. It's only gonna cost you a lot.
Player, since which one of you guys is better a Smash player?
Me.
I thought Jordan was gonna be truthful here, but
now, if I want to be truthful, I'd say none of us.
That doesn't answer the guy's question.
Yeah, but it does.
What do you think about beards, Jordan? Don't you think beards are better than non-beards? I'm thinking.
Is this wait? Are we going into like a brand deal with your beard cream?
No, I'm not, no brand deal with the beard. But I'm just saying, like, I saw my sister.
I'm about to go into like a whole segue with you, like, you know how you think about beard? Well, try out this product.
I saw my sister today. I saw my mom, and my mom's never been big on facial hair. My sister's never been big on facial, but ever since I grew like a beard, they're like Francis, you look great. They always say that. My mom has never been big on my facial hair. She's always told me to shave, but ever since I actually grew like more of a beard. She's been like, she said, you look great. My sister said the same thing today. Yeah, you look great today. So I'm thinking beards are in, aren't they?
I think beards are in. Dude, I hate my face without a beard. But like my mom still hates my face with a beard for the fact that it makes her feel older, that I'm grown up now and have facial hair like this. And like, but I'm like, I don't care. It hides my second chin, Mom. I don't care about your happiness when I can hide my fatness.
Are you a mama's boy?
Yeah, I love my mom.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, she's all right. Screw her. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what? Get off my podcast.
Get on my podcast.
I'm a mama's boy as well. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think beard.
She's totally not watching though. But if she was, I'd get like.
She watches my podcast, by the way. So you better say sorry to Mama.
No,
OJ.
I was talking about my mom when I made that joke. Not your mom. I was making a joke. I would never
still,
disrespect Mama Essence.
I don't know. Don't disrespect Mama Fringe. Mama Spyro. No, I'm not down with that either.
It was a joke.
It's not a good joke, too. Mike. It's not a good joke. I don't like it.
I mean, I laughed inside.
Is Mama Fringe watching?
No.
Okay.
But if she was, she'd be like, I can't believe you said those nice things about me, sweetie. You're such a kind, handsome boy.
Mama Essence actually came on the podcast before. Came on one of my live streams.
Yo, where's she at, though? We should do an interview.
Oh, man. I don't know about it.
I want to know how you grew up. I want to get inside.
Oh, man. My mom was the best mom ever, dude. She tried so hard. Dude, we barely had anything, but she tried as hard as I've never seen somebody work so hard. You know, she's a super hard worker, man. There's a lot of it, man. I look back at my childhood and I'm like, man, I was a jerk. I can't believe this time when I said to my mom what I did to my mom, like now that I have a child myself, I'm like, goodness gracious, why? Like, why did I say certain things and treat my mom these certain ways? Like, man, it's horrible. I feel bad, but my mom's never held it against me or anything. Like, she's never held it against me. So, so yeah. Anyway, let's see. Do we have any more questions? Let's see. Deadlock7 says, player, since how about the newly announced Nintendo Direct? I called it and I said picked up on the tone and warning how they said, in fact, there's more news soon. I knew it. Yeah, well, we'll talk about the Nintendo Direct on Player Since Cross Nintendo tomorrow. So we'll talk more about that.
There's a new one? When?
Yeah, there's a Nindies Direct.
Oh, I thought that happened already, like at Gamescom, like a surprise one.
No, there's going to be there was like a surprise one earlier, right? But that was really a lot of games that we already knew about. I mean, there were some games that we didn't know about, but a lot of it was games that we already knew about that got release dates and stuff like that, and just like release dates for a lot of stuff.
When's the new one happening?
The new one's happening Tuesday, August 28th.
So they're doing that because PAX West is on the 31st, and probably on the 30th they're going to do another Nindies at Night, which I went to last year.
Yeah,
they do it the night before PAX.
August 28th. Yeah, August 28th. Yeah.
And just to be clear for the audience to know, when I was at PAX last year and they did the Nindies at Night, I was the first person to complete all the games and get the first T-shirt given out. Just saying, I beat Alana Pierce from IG, which is no longer at IGN, but she was there. I still got the first T-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal, you know. I even beat my boy CND by getting the T-shirt. He got it second. I got it first. Take that, Nintendo boy.
Oh man, you bodying everybody here.
I'm bodying everyone. You say you give me a name, I'll body him. I got something against everyone. You name it. I got everyone's dirty laundry.
Shout outs to Skiz. It's Skiz donated $5 and says, sorry, we haven't been around much. We're trying to get back more often. Much love, Hokage. First of all, you don't got to Skiz, man. You and your family, the Uchihas, you guys have been invaluable to the community here. You guys are mods. You guys have helped out a lot, whether it was financially, whether it was support-wise, whether it was advice for the channel, advice for PE Live. Mama Mercy was instrumental to getting PE Live to way better. Like now my PE Live videos do as good as my regular videos, and those are like 3 hours long or 2 hours long. So you guys were instrumental. You never have to apologize for anything, Skiz. You've done enough. Heck, you can say screw you, I'm leaving, and I'd still be like, you know what, dude, thank you for everything you've done. Seriously, like, they've done that much for the channel, so you never have to apologize for anything, man.
True homies.
Oh yeah, Skiz and his family, Mama Mercy, Skiz, Brobacha, they're the homies. They're just like family in my opinion. So yeah, you don't ever gotta apologize for anything, man, and you don't gotta donate it for anything. But thank you for the $5 donation. I really do appreciate that. We'll take a couple more questions, guys, and then we're going to skedaddle. I have actually had the day today, guys. Lawyer stuff sucks, but just let you guys know, I know a lot of you guys were worried, you know, about the whole lawyer stuff, guys. Okay, you know, just to kind of put it out there. You know, I'm not being my own lawyer anymore, so I don't have to worry about all the paperwork and all that. We kind of got that taken care of. So your boy got demoted. I'm no longer doing the Ace Attorney stuff. There is a real Ace Attorney doing the Ace Attorney stuff.
But please donate so that Ace Attorney can be paid.
No, y'all don't got to do that. But you guys have done it. Yeah, y'all done it.
Buy the merch.
Yeah, buy the merch. There you go. Well, y'all can donate if you want to. I mean,
yeah, donate, merch, Patreon, sponsor. You name
y'all can do all that if you want to. But
PayPal.me. You know,
it's all good though. It's all good. So yeah, that's basically what's going on here, guys. So yeah, I don't have to worry about the stress about doing attorney stuff anymore. Because I still do, but I'm not gonna be the one doing that, like all the other stuff. So I got somebody else doing that for me now. So there's that. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I got literally my mom and my sister said that's enough of you. They just
get you with that backhand.
Yeah, just that backhand, dude. My mom was like, okay, enough of this. So let's see. We'll answer this last question. Solo Watson says, Player Essence, do you think we'll get a release date for No More Heroes at the Nindies Direct? We could. Some people are saying that the previews from I think John from Spawnwave was like they're not so good, the previews coming out from this, which was interesting because the previews coming out from the last one was like PAX or whatever that we had it at. People said, oh, it's okay. So now the previews coming out from this one are not okay. So it was okay months and months ago, but now it's not okay with this one. So we'll see.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen, guys. Also, shout outs to Skiz again with the $5 donation. He says, for the ace boy in your corner, Godspeed, buddy. You got this. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, we got a good one. He's pretty solid. Yeah, he's
just pretty.
He's pretty solid. He's
pretty.
No, he's just he's not a bad looking guy. I wouldn't say that.
Usually the lawyers are pretty sharp.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This guy's sharp. He's a very sharp. He said his age. He's like, oh yeah, I'm he said when I was younger. And me and my family were like, when you were younger? What do you mean when you were younger? He's like, yeah, when I was younger. And we're like, how old are you? He's like, oh, I'm 40. We all thought he was like 30. We all thought he was like my age. You know what I'm saying? But no, he was 40. But Oh, he was sharp looking guy. Looks like from like the Old Spice commercials, like when you put your hair back like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sharp looking guy. He seemed like he knew what he was talking about. So yeah, it was good, man. Yeah, we're getting up. So I don't gotta worry about that stress anymore.
Guys,
Yeah.
if we could hit right now before the podcast ends 150 likes, real quick, like, right? 150 likes next week. I will not only wear the Spyro onesie, I will also dye my hair silver. I'm doing it. It's the risk. If they don't hit it, I don't do it.
I don't.
It's up to them.
I don't know if I want that. I like.
You don't control my life, Dad.
Okay. Well, if we hit 150 likes, there you go. We're gonna be on.
You think I'm playing, people? Think I'm playing 150 right now?
Oh God.
I'll wait 1 minute. I'll wait.
Okay.
150.
Well, Clarence, what do you think about the Xbox no upfront cost? What do you mean by that? What does he mean by that, Jay Davey? The Xbox no upfront cost. What does that mean?
Maybe for what, like Games Pass?
Like, what does that mean? No upfront cost, like for an Xbox?
I don't know.
I don't know what that.
Oh, that's a good guess. Mad World 2 for Switch. I play another Mad World.
I play another Mad World. Well, there's Anarchy Reigns.
Yeah. That was sure a game.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but it was a game. You're ready to dye my hair. I can't, dude. We're only at 127 likes. We're about to end this. Like, y'all you keep saying get ready. I only see 130, 18 off.
Well,
unless my math is wrong. Is 132
guys,
equal
ask another
150?
question so we can extend this out, because like you guys are about to get bodied. Your boys got to watch Unsolved Mysteries right now, okay?
There's 150 people watching, and you telling me that every single person here's already hit the like? That don't make no sense.
Some people are watch, like if you watch like on the Xbox or like on a TV, you can't hit the like button.
Yeah, but you can open up your phone real quick, go to YouTube and hit like and exit out.
That requires work.
Yeah, but did they want this to happen or not? That's all I'm saying.
That requires.
I'm not playing. I'll get the silver die right now and show y'all.
Sean Diamond says, player, since you can spend $35 a month to own an Xbox, get Xbox Live and Game Pass for 2 years. You can keep to the console. It's a rumor. Spawnwave did a video. Well, it's a rumor, and I'm doing I haven't seen the video yet, but like if it's first of all, one, it's a rumor. Second of all, two, it's like it's the same thing that we talked about with this whole like like what they did before. But I mean, like payment plans for like consoles and stuff like that. I'm not big on that. I don't really care. How's that no upfront though? You got to pay something, so you do got to pay. Like I don't get it. Like,
you always got to pay.
Yeah. So Skiz says I'll hit 150 and I'll do pink hair, player, since either on the cast or send you an image to show. Pink hair, Skiz? I don't know about all that, man.
We still got 14 to go. I don't know why y'all lagging on this. I don't know why y'all lagging. This is something I thought you guys would be excited to happen, but I guess they don't want it to happen. I guess we're not going to do it.
El Chupacabra says, player, since this is a distraction comment.
Thanks. you distracted me.
J2 Blue says, player, since do you think Biomutant and Darksiders 3 will be announced for the Switch next year? No.
No, you heard it here first. Confirmed. Not for Switch. No. But Saints Row 3 is coming.
Saints Row 3. Enjoy that. Enjoy Saints Row 3, guys.
Philip is alive. What happened? What's new news?
Is there new news on
Someone said Philip is alive with a bunch of exclamation points.
10 more likes, guys. 10 more likes, by the way.
10 more likes. Let me do research on this Philip thing. What happened? Did he tweet? Did he say something?
I think they're just joking, dude.
I gotta know though. If there's an update, you're the guy.
Solo Watson says, player Essence, are you or Jordan?
He deleted his Twitter.
In Jump Force at all? Are you interested in Jump Force?
I interested? Yeah.
Yes. Are you interested in Jump Force?
Just for the fact that Light and Ryuk are the bad guys? Absolutely. Boy got that Ryuk on his arm. What? Ready for that, dude. I'm ready for that. Death Note all the way.
That art style's trash, dude. I'm sorry. That art style's trash.
I mean,
for
some of the characters it looks bad.
Look, that art style looks like somebody like took testosterone and like somebody took testosterone and took steroids. Let's make a video game anime. Let's make it hardcore. Like that game looks. It looks like somebody like took testosterone and decided to make a fight. Like, bro, that art style. I can't. Looks like somebody.
Listen,
like Toy Story.
it has Death Note in it. That's dope enough for me. I don't care how bad
it's
it
like
looks.
they got all the budget animators from the Spawn movie back in like 1997 to make a video game. So y'all remember that Spawn movie that didn't look that great but was really cool? Make a video game for us. Like,
yeah, I remember it. I have it on Blu-ray.
No, it's actually a good. I like the movie though. I actually like it.
Dude, what? It hit 150 likes, then someone unliked, so it's back at 149.
They're trolling us at that point, dude. When that
Guys,
happens,
you gotta hit 150. It gotta be 150 for the surprise, man.
KG says, "Since I admit I use my other account to push the number to 150."
Oh, now it's at 151. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll just have to use... Hold on, let me get this out. Oh, okay. I got to use this.
Oh my gosh.
We're going silver, boys. Big surprise finale. Now we're down to 147.
No 147. Sorry, put it back. Put it back.
Oh. All right, it's back. All right. Thank
Put
you
it
guys
back.
for watching the podcast.
Well, guys, that's not happening because we're gonna go ahead and exit. I'm not going back and forth with this. So, Jordan, tell them where to find you at, my boy.
Y'all can find me on my channel. It's called Jordan Fringe. I just linked it in the chat. Tomorrow, I have one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. I love it. It's funny. It's quick. It's on an obscure Nintendo thing that maybe you guys remember. Maybe some of you are too young. Maybe you're too old, but it was a good thing from the early 2000s that I think you'll enjoy. Come to my channel, subscribe tomorrow around 11 a.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. noonish time Eastern. Check it out. Jordan Cringe, over and out. Thanks for having me, as always, on the PE Podcast. Here with your boy, Osiris Jeremy.
What's up, everyone? I'm Osiris Jeremy. Welcome to the end of the podcast. But man, it was a good podcast today. Jordan, thank you for having on. You guys all know, I got plenty of content that's going to be coming up. I already had plenty of content today already. So this podcast will be up in a little bit. So if you missed like some of it or you want to rewatch it, that'll be up in a little bit. Cosmic Star Heroine gameplay will be up early in the morning or just tomorrow at some point. We'll have more content for you guys. Make sure you check out my videos that I already did for today. I did some videos on the NPD, did some videos on some other crap. So all that's going to be there. I have a new schedule, guys. So sometimes you don't always get 6 a.m. videos. Sometimes you get 6 a.m. videos when you get them. Sometimes you don't get them. This is going to be one of those nights where I relax because I've had a stressful day and I've made tons of content already. So I'm going to relax tonight. So you guys will get videos in the morning, like around maybe 8 or 9 a.m. my time PT. So look forward to a new video at that point. And then videos, of course, like I said, all throughout there. We also got Players Cross Nintendo tomorrow as well. So look forward to Players Cross Nintendo. And I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else. Rating boys, you want to rate is there a Fringe fan that's on right now, dude?
Let me.
Oh, actually, also, can we get a mod to type in I giveaway in the chat? A mod type in I giveaway, not I giveaway, exclamation mark giveaway. Sorry, exclamation mark giveaway.
Exclamation mark iCarly.
Because I have a giveaway going on for a $50 eShop card. So make sure you guys type that in. Actually,
Rax
is Rax streaming?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put in the link in the chat too.
Cool.
So make sure you guys check that out for all the new people that we got a $50 eShop card that we're giving away. So anyway, you guys check that out. And also, you said Rax is streaming?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go raid that full Rax. Rax the Great.
Rax the okayness. No, I'm just kidding. That's the homie. I love him, man.
Rax
He's
the
dope, dude.
Rax the averageness.
Rax the
meh.
How do you spell?
Rax the okay. Not that bad.
The Rax raid. Yes.
All right, so let's see here. We'll raid Avidin tomorrow because I know Avidin's gonna be streaming tomorrow. So we'll raid Avidin tomorrow. And I think I rated him once this week already. So we'll get Avidin tomorrow. We'll get Rax right now.
How about we raid me? I'm live right now on the PE Podcast. Raid the. How funny would it be if you just linked this podcast? Everyone just clicked the link and just opened up the same video. Come on, that'd be a funny troll.
Yeah,
that'd
just raid yourself. Anyway, there's Rax's podcast, or Rax is playing Dead Cells. So guys, go watch him play Dead Cells and die. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this one. PE Podcast number 19. We'll be back next week. Maybe at the same time, maybe at the same place. Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe
We'll be
Jordan
here.
has to remind me about the podcast every single Thursday.
I mean, it seems like I'm the only one who cares. I come with the
There's
heat.
always something stupid happen on Thursday. Thursdays
Do
are
your lawyer
horrible.
stuff Wednesdays.
There's always dumb stuff happening on Thursday. Something's always wrong on Thursday, dude. Like,
You put it on this date.
I know, but that's because I need to get it. Because like Saturdays are horrible.
They are.
Gosh. So anyway, we got like 60 viewers on Saturdays, dude. Like after like the initial like push, like we got like 60 viewers on Saturdays. We had to change that date.
Yeah,
Everybody has their SpawnCast hat on Saturday. SpawnCast. It only
I
matters the
can't
same
watch
time.
your stream. I'm still getting ready for SpawnCast. I gotta get my popcorn. I gotta shower first. I gotta get hip. I gotta understand what's talked about. I gotta get in the comment section early to show my appreciation.
They're waiting for like 5 hours for the freaking SpawnCast, man.
Is anyone making food right now while the podcast is gonna start? I'm so excited. I just got my cherry soda.
Flags waving around, dude. Wait, 6 hours for the SpawnCast, dude.
Right after this goes off the air, you get a message from John. He's like, you're not a host anymore with us.
I know, dude. I'm totally gonna get. I'm getting banished.
I'll get a restraining order.
I'm getting banished, dude. Anyway, all right. Thanks for coming out to the stream, guys. Do appreciate it. We'll see you guys for the next one. Bye bye.